What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're back out here in the garage. Got sunshine up in the air. Gonna be putting the dump valve on. You saw in the last video.
Hey, don't talk that negativity. We're saying it's not a dump.
Well, it's gonna do something. It's a valve that's gonna dump something. Anyway, this is what we got going on over here. Just got the Jegs version. Basically what it is a nitrous solenoid. Goes into the bottom side line of your transmission and basically it dumps and bleeds off pressure. Pretty self-explanatory. Got all our fitting here we're gonna need. Joey's in here. Well, he wasn't here. Now he's over there wiring it up. We've got one actual output left in the block, so we're gonna be using that.
Spare relay.
Got a spare relay. I'll crawl underneath here just a second. Show you what we got going on the 400 transmission, which I have in here is a Turbo 400. It's pretty simple. It just basically pulls out where the bottom back plate is, bottom of the line, and bleeds off. I don't have to drill or tap anything. It's pretty much a plug and play type deal, and everything we do will run through the Holley as far as the way we control it. I don't know yet how Josh wants to do that. I'll let him figure it out because they're smarter on that stuff than me. All I know is we've got a whole lot of pressure down low. The converter up top, y'all, I've seen where I've had it loosened. It's perfect. It's spot on. All the shifts, all the drops, everything on it is exactly where we want it. It's just at the bottom there's so much pressure on there that it's just having a hard time getting up on the two-step, and then when it takes off it locks up so hard that it drags it down, and then it freaking mile an hour and screams out the back end. You've seen the passes. So we're going to try to remedy that. Well, I'm not going to say try to. We're going to remedy that by putting this dump valve on here. So I'm just going to crawl into the car, start taking these parts off, get dirty and messy. Hopefully it doesn't dump a whole bunch of tranny fluid out everywhere. And then maybe we'll try to stall this thing up, see what it does. We'll let him kind of walk us through what we need to do or how we need to set it to try it out. But I mean, I'm sure there's a test run of something. But anyway, like I said, that's for people who are smarter than me on this stuff. But right now, like I said, we got the part in. He's doing all the wiring stuff. I'm gonna get into here, take all the plate off, get all that put on, show you all that, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll again. All right, guys, here's what we got going right here. Try to get these wires out of the way. There's the bottom line coming off right here. So we need to replace this fitting, which comes in the kit. And then if you go back here to the back, right here, let me see if I can get you some light in there. There you go. You gotta take this plate off right here, and it bolts right up to that. Oh, look, now you can hear with no fan. But we take that plate off. That's where the solenoid goes. Line runs up this direction into this fitting, and then it tees off here and then goes back into the line. And that basically what it does, it just dumps it off and dumps all the pressure off. But they're trying to get this fitting changed out here and get the solenoid on there. Looks like we got plenty of room, but oh man, it's like freaking working in a closet. Yeah, I got a feeling I'm fixing to dump this all over my face. Get punched in the face. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Get it?
Well, I mean, it's...
All over your face?
No. Of course, you know, it's kind of glued on there, and as I'm flicking it back towards me, I haven't got any in this freaking bucket yet, I don't think. I'm missing every freaking bit of it. Holy crap. I need to just... There it goes. Now, if I could lower down in that position, which I might be able to, it's a squirter. Okay. Well, that's all there is to it. The bad thing is the gasket that's on it is gone. Well, not gone, but it's... Really? Nice. Well, that's all that is, guys. Just pulling that cover off. Now just get that solenoid, just stick it up here. See how much more of a mess I can make. Okay, we got our one fitting in up there. If there was any consolation, the other one was finger tight. But also, we have the longer oil filter on here, but I think I'm gonna have to go back to the shorty, because...
So, what you're saying is longer's not always better?
No, you don't always gotta have the deep stuff.
That is definitely called a near miss.
Yeah, that could have been exciting going down the track. That may have been getting on the trailer, we don't know, but either way, it's
But you're experienced at that.
It's not. Well, I know.
I mean, you've had a freeze plug blowout
That's true.
at 130 miles an hour at the end of the track.
Well, I'm good on the back tires, so. All right, and so obviously we got to change that. I did actually already buy another filter just in case that might happen, so that was pre-planned ahead. So I've got that in. Joey's going to hand me all the other stuff. We're going to get the one line where the T goes right here put on. Give me the wrench that needs to fit it also. And once we get that, I can take that plate off back where the servo is, get that plate on, and we'll start running wire.
So this is the out. This is the out to the cooler.
Right. I've already got my other line right here going back to where the actual solenoid is. I've got the T and everything on. This seems to be doing some of what it's supposed to be. Where's that? That wrench, but I still have it.
Yeah,
Stop
right
looking,
there.
found it. So you say, it's not gonna be the right size. It's not. What is this?
Should be a 3/4.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 9/16. I mean, it's grabbing.
Let me get one. I'll just put that right there.
Actually, this isn't too bad. I'm gonna just move this up a little bit to there.
Doesn't one go to the pan? Or you gonna have to?
Yeah, well, that's one that goes back to where the servo is. Yeah, give me a 9/16, and I think we're golden here. There we go. Look at that. Okay, well, that ain't working either. Yeah, probably some freaking.
Well, it's John's fittings, right?
No, yes.
Yeah,
So they're going to be a
metric.
metric, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is tight.
Here.
I've got it on there tight. That's 17.
No, that's a 5/8. 10 for 20.
Nope, it's bigger. If you could just push the toolbox under here,
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be great. That's 17?
I think it's gonna be less, smaller.
Nope, it's 17. Okay,
Don't mind me. I know.
it's damn tight.
I know nothing.
Okay, stop filming, people. It's hot. Okay, here's a little bit of an update. We got the plate on. I've got the fitting out. I've got my line. Well, I just smacked you with. Got the line right here. Little issue we're running into is see how tight that is? Right there, trying to get this up in there. I can get that to turn. It's either cut this floorboard out right here, which isn't an issue, but I really think what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna put the solenoid up inside there, and then I'll run this line to the solenoid, and then I'll actually take another line from here and just move it and go over to here. Basically just put this between two lines rather than putting it directly to that plate. Shouldn't be any pressure on it. Like I said, it's just a release valve, so I'm not worried about anything blowing back. I can secure the solenoid, but I think that's gonna be the plan, is to, like I said, get that up in there, get this line here to it, and then just run a line from that to the solenoid. Okay, here's what we got going on. Out here, this right here would normally screw directly into that plate, but I actually have a -6 line that's already got a 90 and a straight on, exactly what I need. So I'm gonna put this to here, put that to the plate, run the other line to here, and I'll have to mount this somewhere. This won't be mounted to the actual plate on the transmission. Like I said, I could drill it out and go through all that hassle, but I mean, I've got plenty of room up there to set this somewhere. Don't think it's gonna make that much of an issue. Like I said, there's no pressure once it opens up. It's just blowing into an empty void or back into the pan, so not too concerned about that. But I need to get a 6, what I've got here, I've got like this 6AN to just a standard pipe thread. So what I need to do is actually get a union, 6-to-6 union AN. That way I can put that directly there, and that is actually an AN directly into that plate, which is kind of strange, but that's what I need. Joey thinks he's got one at the house, so I'm gonna run over there real quick. If not, I'll just take a run out the Summit. Grab that, come back, put that in. All the wiring's done. Everything's hooked into the Holley. All the wiring there is just plugging the actual solenoid in, and it's ready to rock and roll. Like I said, I'll have to let Josh set it up, but I'm gonna go get this fitting first, get that put on there, get everything buttoned up, show you what we got, and call it from there. All right, guys, it's the next day. You have to bear with me on the fans. I've got to start this from the side here. Still can't really smell because of the COVID I had a few months back, so I can't really tell if the exhaust is getting to me or not until I actually pass out. So So we're gonna start this thing up, crawl in there, check for leaks, show you kind of how I've got it rigged up. I don't have it actually mounted to the plate on the transmission because I don't have enough room in the tranny tunnel. I've kind of remotely done it like you do, you know, like an oil filter or something like that. So start this thing up, crawl under there, see if we got any leaks. All right, see what we got. Might just be residual. And when I put that line on, that's the line that actually came with it. Not real thrilled about it. I'm sure it's a Chinesium. So I may switch that line out. I think it's just residual though, but for the most part, everything seems to be working fine. I've got it wired into the Holley. Ooh, see what I'm talking about? Can't smell that at all, but ooh, I can definitely tell it's there. What I'll more than likely do is replace that line. I've already got another Dash 6 line over here with good fittings. Some from over at High Performance World, Hyperflow. So probably just change that line out, but it's ready to set down on the ground, put a table on it, and start making this thing work. So that's gonna do it for us right now, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you guys on the next one.